This time on Roadkill, we've got donuts in the snow, poop on Mike's shirt, and Pigpen behind Harry the tow truck. I spotted this 71 Ford tow truck on Craigslist in Colorado and had to have it, and so we came up with an excuse to make a show. Because when you have a tow truck, you haul junk, and that was about the extent of our plan. Well, that, and it was about time for a good old-fashioned roadkill road trip.
Where'd you bring us?
We're in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is nice and snowy. I'm really looking forward to another road trip, actually. We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
This is like a flashback to our very, very first trip.
I last wore this coat in Alaska.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been in the closet ever since. 13 degrees. Now it's getting serious.
Let's go meet these guys and meet our tow truck.
All right. I'm stoked not to be in the desert for once.
I know. We're gonna see cool stuff on this trip.
Look at the bumper on it.
Wow.
Oh, dude.
It's everything I had hoped for and more.
This is great. Look
It
how
is gonna be really, really good.
Does this have the big block?
Ooh, we have a push bumper. Yeah. Hey.
That's a get out of my way bumper. That's
How's it
what
going?
that is.
Good.
Hey, doggy.
Wow, we got a crowd.
Yeah.
And a fire. This is perfect. I'm David.
Chris.
You're Chris, who we talked to about the truck.
Correct, yeah.
Yep. What's the story on the truck? It was your granddad's?
Yeah, it was my grandfather's. He owned a mechanic shop since the 60s or 70s and moved out here and wanted four-wheel drive and had some extra four-wheel drive parts, and it was a two-wheel drive truck. And
Oh, really? It's been converted.
Been converted and built the whole tow truck system inside the shop and
Cool.
rigged it up the way he wanted it and would work for what he wanted, you know.
Homemade.
And does it work? Can I tow stuff?
Oh yeah, it works. So it's completely functional.
As soon as I saw it on Craigslist, I was like, oh, we have to have this. It's so good. Super cool.
I would never paint this.
And it's a 460?
Yes.
So it runs 10s then. All right, cool.
Yeah, it runs 10s.
Sure it's not 20?
So the whole weight of the front of the vehicle is carried by that one cable with 3 sketchy clamps on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little electrical tape.
I'm good with that.
Zip ties would help, probably.
Yeah.
This is probably the coolest thing we've bought in a long time.
It is.
Wow, clutch is stiff. It's a man clutch, and there's no tread on the pedal, so. Okay, we're in neutral.
Just hit the key.
Oh, don't even pump it? I like your optimism.
Wow. It's a good sign. How's the brake feel?
Yeah, there. And then this handle down here.
Oh, that's weird.
You'll go ahead and let out just a smoke. There it goes.
This is awesome!
We have a tow truck.
We have a tow truck! All right, well, let's road test it.
Red eye?
Starts good. Oh, the heater is on.
It has a heater. I don't think it has a thermostat though. We might have to plug the grill. Oh yeah, it does have a slippery clutch pedal, doesn't it?
This does. We have a tow truck.
I know, I feel pretty good right now. A 4-wheel drive crew cab tow truck.
For a rubber ducky.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
I wonder what top speed on this tow pig is with the 4-speed.
I don't know. It's an interesting noise. I expected a lot more banging and clanging and wind noise and smell in the interior.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed.
Harry took really good care of this truck.
Yeah. So far, this thing's pretty nice.
We have a tow truck.
Yeah. So Harry turns out to be pretty good. Thing runs and drives fine, but the front tires are bald, and so we're gonna go get some new ones. It's not just a tow truck, it's a wrecker. That's what they used to call them, and we're bringing it back. Harry here is a 1971 Ford F350 crew cab. Now what's special about this is in 71, they didn't make an F350 4x4, but this old guy Harry, he converted the truck. This one came with an FE engine, but he also stabbed in a 460 big block. The truck's also a 4-speed, it's got a Divorce 205 transfer case. He built this entire tow rig on the back, which weighs a zillion pounds, and he's also got the interior just hosed down with all the cool old man stuff, and only a little bit of wet dog smell.
Woohoo! We bought a tow truck, and we did the responsible thing. We went straight to the tire store, where they put the wrong tires on the front of this thing. So we're waiting for more tires, and as you can see, it's getting dark, so we're probably not gonna leave tonight. I think what we'll do is wait for tomorrow when the snowstorm arrives, because that'll be awesome. It was almost as if
Wow, it was pretty full.
they did put gas in it.
Yeah.
All right. This is all going too easily.
So we did have a plan, but at this point I think it's just survival.
And just like you predicted,
Blizzard.
inches.
Yep.
Which is rad because we decided yesterday that we were going to go rescue Pigpen from Flagstaff, Arizona, which is about 11 and a half hours from Colorado in a normal car without snow.
Will our junk tow truck that we've never driven more than 5 miles actually make it through a foot of snow on Colorado highways? I'm gonna say yeah.
It's a proper test for Harry.
It's cold. Yep, the plan here is to go get Pigpen, the 50 GMC truck that we had dragged out of a junkyard back in episode 31. We thought we killed the thing, and so naturally we sold it to a buddy, and he found out exactly what was wrong, but Finnegan doesn't know that yet. All he knows is we're gonna go snatch it with the wrecker.
The thing about it is, I own proper snow clothes, and as you can see, I brought the pants and the jacket, forgot the boots. And I don't anticipate being in snow for more than 12 or 14 hours, so the last thing I want to do is go spend 120 bucks on some snow boots when I have a perfectly good newspaper here.
It was a free newspaper too.
Oh yeah, this is good. Could probably run a marathon in these things. Sure you don't want to do yours?
Pretty sure, I'm good. This is what we were hoping for, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Clear the windows and go.
now I have to find the key somewhere. Oh wow, look at this.
Why?
Oh, you have to see it.
There's snow in the truck? Okay, you can drive.
Great. This blows. Literally, oh!
Really only on your side.
Oh, it's wet and cold. It's snowing inside the truck. Look at this. Miserable. Ready to see if it'll start?
Sure.
I bet it's gonna start, no problem. Oh yeah, we're good.
I'll turn the heater off. Maybe.
That'll help, yeah, we need that extra juice. I wonder if it has a choke and it's like stuck shut.
Oh, yeah, it has a choke, I think.
Fix it, I'm driving.
All right.
I think the choke's just stuck. But you'll let me know while I sit in here. You knew this was gonna happen.
All right, try it now.
Yes! Heater.
Choke was stuck open.
Yep. Ready? I've never driven a tow truck in the snow before.
So far, so good.
Oh, we're fine. You think we can do it?
Oh, hell yeah, do it.
Ready?
Clutch it. Yeah, you got this.
Oh yeah.
Tow truck lifting.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Good entertainment. We acquired the correct vehicle for this trip. We survived in the snow so far, but there's no windshield wiper on the driver's side, or there is one, but it flops around and does absolutely nothing. And there's no heat getting in the engine because it's so cold out. It's like 20 degrees, and so we got some cardboard that we're gonna put in front of it to try and build some heat so we can get some temperature in the cab.
Right now the radiator has ice cold air hitting it, keeping all the engine coolant that's getting cycled through the engine by the water pump ice cold. So the engine's not really getting warm, which means the heater core is not getting warm. So the defroster is not working, there's no heat coming out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna block the radiator from the cold air, so the coolant will get hot, the motor will get hot, everything gets hot, we stay warm. You do that right, you won't even need zip ties.
Nope. And I did it right. There we go.
Hey.
It's pretty good, right?
It really is. It's fun to drive. This needs a short throw shifter. Just be dialed.
We need to get on a major highway. Otherwise, there's no way we're getting all the way to Flagstaff. Ever.
The truck is too good. I don't think anything's gonna break on it. We've been motoring along, but despite the quality of the truck, we've been making no progress whatsoever. We've traveled like 200 miles. And so we're in Idaho Springs, Colorado right now, and tonight we hope to make it to either Glenwood Springs or Grand Junction, depending on what we feel like. And then tomorrow we'll be doing I don't know what, hunting for project vehicles, trading off the tow truck.
Take right, yeah.
Talking to locals, yeah, see? Weed is legal in Colorado, right?
We have limited visibility, maximum freezingness. We'll go as far as we can. Probably around the block.
Snow isn't falling quite as bad today, but it's still freezing cold. I think it's like 20 degrees or something like that. And we're gonna keep on heading down to Arizona. We figure more south, more sun.
Oh, am I driving?
Okay.
Sweet. Would you mind, Jeeves, cleaning off the windshield? Since I'm driving?
Oh, I just took that bullet, didn't I? Wow.
You may have to go push the choke closed.
Oh wow, there's antifreeze all over the air cleaner lid. That might explain what we were smelling last night.
Flex.
Okay. Maybe it's closed too much. Try that. That's what's called a manual choke. Apparently people actually live in places where you need antifreeze instead of just water. Crazy.
Don't look. Crazy. Crazy menu.
Apparently Harry doesn't like to drive like 78 miles an hour, which is what I was doing when it ended up leaking the fluid out. I think it's about another 8 hours to Flagstaff, which is our goal tonight. We'll make Arizona where it's warmer, like, 17 degrees. This is the part of the show where we edit out like 2 days of nothing happening because honestly, Harry is just way too good. The only real problem is that we had to break out our water-cooled credit card just to pay for the gas. Man, this thing gets horrible mileage. But really, the greatest part of the trip was running into all of these locals who recognized the truck. Guys were like, man, I remember 1978, that thing drug me out of a ditch. It almost felt like we were robbing the neighborhood of an heirloom. But I didn't care, because this truck is good. Well, we've hit a new low, 7.5 miles per gallon. We've done better than that with 900 horsepower Hemis and blown big block Chevys. That 460 is an engineering marvel. Here's a surprise, we made it through 3 states, Colorado, Utah, and now we're in Arizona. We're gonna go pick up Pigpen.
Dave and I were just talking about how we're not suffocating in this one. We don't smell any fuel, we don't smell any exhaust, and I think that's because of the extreme amount of built-in ventilation we have here in the floor. See? That's roadkill right there.
This tire looks a little bit soft. Last time that happened was on the Gremlin. It was like, oh, that tire looks soft. We didn't fill it, and you remember what happened. This time, it looks soft, and the gauge says there's 50 pounds in it, so when it explodes later, it's the gauge's fault. Pigpen! There it is.
It's got more rust. Is it missing a window? Is that plastic?
Yay! Just when I thought this was out of my life, it came back.
Doesn't look any different.
Nothing's changed.
I want to know if it's still running off the gas tank in the bed. Yeah, this might not be running.
It's all in one piece.
Except for the fuel system.
Oh, we got nothing? There's no jar up here. So I have to reveal to you what the actual problem was with this truck. Remember, we're on the road, going home, we've got the generator going and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Remember how it's like steaming out the head and a valve cover and we can't figure out what's going on?
Yeah, massive crankcase pressure.
Massive crankcase
Every
pressure.
orifice leaking oil.
This right here is basically crankcase pressure. It's not overheating.
It's not overheating.
It's oil coming out of the valve cover. Yeah, apparently the exhaust pipe was completely kinked shut.
Oh.
That was it.
Where?
It had like the muffler here and it was just folded in half. I saw pictures of it.
Oh.
Yep.
How did we never see the exhaust? I never noticed the exhaust system on this thing. Okay. We're towing it for sure then.
Well, the truth is we probably could get Pigpen running if we were stranded somewhere and cared a lot. But Finnegan's pretty excited to try out the tow truck and I can't really blame him, so we're just gonna hook that thing up and tow it out of here instead of driving it. I'm a little disappointed, but we can make it happen back home. But will we? No. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go ahead and just drag it back with that other truck that's sitting here.
It's official, we have a tow company now. Look at how professional we are. This is totally safe what we're doing right now. Okay, let's lower it down now.
Okay, coming down.
Oh, that is so cool. And this is the part where he explained how to do it, but I gotta be honest, I mostly forgot what he said.
The chain is what's gonna take most of the weight, and this is just sort of the safety. This needs to come down more and slide under the truck. He has dog going.
scary. All right.
Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? No, not a bit.
It could be worse. See that crack? That's in the weld, and it's cracked all the way around, and this is attaching one side of the tow bar to the truck, which is keeping this from running into it and stabilizing it left to right. The other side is just as bad. The original mount already ripped off, and there's another one that's sort of bolted together. So pretty much, if we try to drive down the road at any kind of speed, this is probably falling off.
Where do you go get to the 220 welder that'll burn through cracked 1/4-inch plate?
My house. We've got a tow truck that won't tow. We decided to fix it by buying a welder. We bought an awesome Miller 211 welder that'll weld on 110 or 220, but that's the wrong adapter. It won't fit the 220 outlet in this house. And the way we're gonna pull this off is we're gonna use a propane torch to heat that metal before we weld it, and that will enable us to get good penetration running this in 110 mode. So we'll make this work, no matter what. That looks safe. Safe enough to go for a ride right now, right?
I'm asleep. It's the next day, whichever day that is. And since the last time you saw me, I slept about 3 hours, and I'm ready to hook this up and hit the highway. Ready? At least it's a dry cold.
Go.
Okay.
Go, baby, go.
We're up. Stop.
That looks pretty solid.
Yeah, the chain is touching the bumper on both sides.
Well, I think you're supposed to have 2 chains.
I think the only thing that's really questionable right now is whether the audience is still watching this.
Oh, they want to see who if we kill somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
This looks solid, dude. Let's give it a shot.
Test it out around the block.
Yeah.
Suppose it's just like back in the trailer.
It is just like backing a trailer.
Good. There's a 50 GMC truck following us.
Made it through the fence.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at it. Victory!
Still there?
It's flawless.
Nice.
Okay.
So does this mean we can apply for our business license now?
Sure. I think we're qualified.
Sweet.
Go pick up that Lamborghini.
That was easy.
Yeah.
We'll get insurance like that. No problem.
Like Finnegan says, Roadkill is all about setting records, and I can tell you, no one has ever before towed a dead 1950 GMC pickup with a 1971 crew cab 4x4 big block 4-speed home-built tow truck. Like, ever. Hey, you gotta count your minor victories where you can. And besides, Harry is one of our best scores ever. And I promise, you will see this wrecker on a future episode of Roadkill.
Are we a fire hazard or we're good?
Oh. We got what we wished for. I'm gonna call that 12 inches.
I've never seen 12 inches, so I'm just gonna take your word for it.
That's a curb.
There's another curb.
That's a curb.
Tow truck donuts. Setting records.
Never happened before.
Never. Not here in this parking lot.
With us.
On this day.
With a 71 Ford crew cab.
In this storm.
Tow truck drivers everywhere are thinking these guys are morons. Right now, my feet are not cold at all. And Finnegan has been like marveling at the fact that I'm perfectly fine. So this will be-
You gonna walk on the fire?
Yeah, it's gonna be like walking on the coals in reverse. I'm guessing it's pretty cold.
Go there. Keep going. Right there. Okay, stop. Stop, don't move. Don't move. Let's be scientific
That's kind
about
of cheating. Getting cold. It's cold.
this. You're so weird.
I admit that was cold.
He is human.